Leclerc's.
Alonso down toward wheel to wheel. Leclerc has that inside line.
How much has the role of drivers evolved in achieving success in a race? Is it fair to compare today's pilots to those of past generations? Are today's pilots better or more dependent on technology? Let's find this out together. To understand the differences between the two generations of drivers, it is essential to start with the cars they drove. From the 1960s to the 1990s, Formula One cars were truly mechanical beasts. With no electronic aids like traction control, ABS or DRS, the driver was the only one in control of the car. Everything from braking to acceleration and cornering was done solely through the skill and experience of the pilot. The feel of the car was crucial. Every vibration, every sound had to be interpreted to understand if the car was behaving correctly.
By being a racing driver, you are under risk all the time. And by being a racing driver means you are racing with other people. And if you no longer go for a gap that exists, you're no longer a racing driver. Because we are competing to win.
In contrast, modern Formula One cars are true technological marvels. They are equipped with a wide range of electronic systems that help the driver manage the performance of the car. For example, the energy recovery system and motor generator unit heat recover energy to provide extra boost. Advanced telemetry also allows engineers to monitor and adjust the machine in real time. These technologies have transformed driving into a constant collaboration between driver and team, where every decision is based on accurate data, not just instinct. In the old days, the raw talent of the pilot was the deciding factor. Legendary drivers such as Ayrton Senna, Niki Lauda, Alain Prost or Jackie Stewart have become iconic not only for their speed, but also for their ability to handle unstable and dangerous cars. With little assistive technology, these drivers depended heavily on their skills to feel grip, control skids, and keep the car within its mechanical limits. At that time, Formula One was much more dangerous than it is today. The lack of advanced safety measures meant that an accident could have serious or even fatal consequences. Courage and mental toughness were therefore essential for a pilot. Success depended not only on technical skills, but also on the ability to overcome fear and perform under extreme conditions. Nowadays, the driver is no longer a lone wolf on the circuit. Every decision, from the pit stop strategy to the settings on the wheel, is made in collaboration with the team. Engineers, data analysts, and strategists play a crucial role in the success of a pilot. This means that in addition to piloting skills, a modern pilot must also be a good communicator, able to understand and interpret data in real time. A defining aspect of modern piloting is the reliance on data and technology. Today's drivers are trained to use telemetry and adjust their driving style based on the instant feedback they receive from the team. For example, drivers can adjust fuel settings, energy recovery mode, and even brake balance directly from the steering wheel, based on data sent by the team. One of the biggest challenges for modern drivers is resource management throughout a race. Unlike drivers of the old generation, who had to focus almost exclusively on top speed, today's drivers have to juggle between keeping their tires in optimal condition and managing hybrid power. So tire management has become an art, with drivers having to understand and monitor tire degradation, adapting their driving style to maximize performance throughout the race. Strategy is an essential component of modern racing. From choosing the right tires to deciding when to pit, every aspect of the race is planned in detail. The drivers are involved in these decisions and must be able to execute the team's strategy with precision. The ability to make quick decisions during the race, such as changing pit stop strategy based on unexpected circumstances, is essential to success in today's Formula One. Pilots of the past did not have the same physical and mental training resources available to them as modern pilots. In general, the emphasis was on natural skills and experience gained over the course of the season. However, these drivers needed incredible physical endurance to deal with the G-forces and fatigue of long, demanding races. There were no customized training or nutrition programs, and drivers often relied on their raw talent and years of motorsport experience to stay competitive. Today, Formula One drivers follow strict physical training regimes designed to improve their strength, endurance, and ability to withstand extreme G-forces. They also get mental support to cope with the intense stress of the competition. Mental preparation, including visualization and meditation techniques, plays a crucial role in maintaining focus and composure during the race. In addition, the pilots are accompanied by nutritionists and physiotherapists who ensure their optimal physical condition throughout the season. Before the 2000s, safety was a much less developed aspect in Formula One. Safety barriers were minimal and cars did not have modern protective structures such as halo or survival cells. Accidents were frequent and unfortunately often fatal. Courage was essential to participate in such conditions, and success depended on a combination of talent and luck. Today, Formula One is one of the safest forms of motorsport in the world, thanks to technological advances and strict safety regulations. The introduction of the halo, survival cells, and advanced protective equipment significantly reduced the risks for pilots. These measures allowed drivers to focus more on performance and strategy without risking their lives at every turn. However, even with these measures, the dangers have not completely disappeared, and pilots must always be prepared for unforeseen situations. In the past, Formula One drivers were seen as heroes, but mainly within the motorsport community. Media coverage was limited and the image of the drivers was often built on their performance on the circuit. This created an aura of mystery around legends like Fangio, Clark or Senna, who were known and respected mostly by fans and experts. Today, pilots are no longer just athletes, but also public figures and global brands. They build and maintain their image through extracurricular activities, sponsorships, and direct interactions with their fans on digital platforms. With all the major changes discussed, the central question remains, can today's pilots compare to those of past generations? On the one hand, drivers of the past drove extremely difficult and dangerous cars, relying almost exclusively on their talent and courage. On the other hand, modern drivers need to be masters of technology and work closely with their team to get the most out of today's highly sophisticated machines. The truth is that each generation of pilots has had its unique challenges, and there is no simple answer to this question. While the pilots of the past deserve respect for their ability to maneuver difficult machines in an extremely dangerous environment, modern pilots must be appreciated for their ability to learn and use advanced technologies, manage complex strategies, and collaborate with their team to achieve success. In the end, both generations have contributed significantly to the evolution of this sport and deserve recognition for their achievements. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more interesting discussions about the fascinating world of motorsport. Until next time, stay with us and keep exploring the adrenaline rush of racing.